Summer mood, hot sand under my feet. Cold beer, cheap wine, yeah, that's all that we need. We got the moves, and everybody's like, oh fuck yeah, let's do it again. We got the moves, when everybody's like, yesterday we drank too much, let's do it again. We got the grow, so everybody put your hands right up. Tonight is the night. We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe that summertime memories will never fade away. We're living the good life, high life. Everybody wants that hot vibe. We wanna feel it just all over and over again. More, just give me more, 'cause we're addicted to the groove. Oh yeah, we do it again. We got the moves, when everybody's like, yesterday we drank too much, let's do it again. We got the grow, so everybody put your hands right up. Tonight is the night. We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe that summertime memories will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away. We don't need no club, all we need is the sun. Yeah, we will rave like hell till the weekend is done. We got the moves, and everybody put your hands straight up. Tonight is the night, we say. We got the moves, when everybody's like, yesterday we drank too much, let's do it again. We got the grow, so everybody put your hands right up. Tonight is the night. Everybody hands up, we don't need a damn club. Get go, 'cause we got a body like us. And we want someone to listen and be talking like a boom boom. We gon' put the track on repeat. We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe that summertime memories. We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe that summertime memories will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away.
Wann ist sie los? Verpisst euch, ihr Lappen!
Banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. I'm banana man. I'm banana, 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 I'm banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. Yeah, I'm banana man. Fuck you all and negative crap. Fuck you all and negative. Does the government bring appreciation? Them policemen in a tone of depression. All those people, them are living in depression. Now can you tell me about the negative vibration? Oh, see now my big up the station. Tell till of the bigger vibration. One original very positive. But so far you only see anti-positive. Gotcha! Only negative vibration. Only negative vibration. Only negative vibration. Fuck you all and negative crap. No, 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 no. Fuck you all and negative crap. No, 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 no. All them be saying, smile your teeth right. All them be saying that the future is bright. Telling you're smiling won't make it right. If you want, stand up and take up the fight. When he's smiling, I'm living deprived, yeah. When he's smiling, not so much fire. Look out the window, man, put down the pipe. Look out the window, man, we live in deprived.
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 Only negative vibration. Only negative vibration. Only negative vibration. Fuck you all. No, 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 no. Fuck you all. I'm negative grip. No, 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 no. Fuck you all. I'm negative grip. No, 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 no. Fuck you all.
I'm negative quit.
No, no, stop. No, no, come on. No, no. Fuck you all. I'm negative grip.
Topic Records, holler at me.
金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，转个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的回2岁了，转个当朝。金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，转个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的回2岁了，转个当朝。
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise, boy, I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win it, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they going fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay out down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的30，二岁了整个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽，二岁了整个当朝。金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的30，二岁了整个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽，二岁了整个当朝。
Hey, what's this fucking guy doing? What are you doing? Right now. Shit, put change in his cup.
Can you put the other guitar in? I like this one now.
Where's that weirdo with the fucking kazoo? Hey. Sharks in a dunk tank, vipers in a garden. Locusts stole the groceries out the local farmer's market. All God's greatest opposition. Some are violent, some are victims. Each alive is an equal and vital piston I support. So when the piranhas on in New York, my daddy long legs dangle to mangle for sport. And while I'm bringing every dink in the kingdom with open wings, it all boils down to them shit-soaked pigs. The pigs, the pigs, the dregs of what y'all aim for. The gluttonous muddy stomachs under the pudgy cake hole. The two-track brainiac using the food and payroll that chew up and consume every cookie, crumb, and peso, and place a cloven hoof on a lucrative one convenient as the bourbon odor smokers cough smolder off the cohiba. If Noah had the benefit of hindsight on his ship, he could have snatched 2 unicorns and left behind the motherfucking pigs. Goddamn pigs, pot-belly pigs, punch-drunk pigs, take money, money pigs, loudmouth pigs, white-load pigs. Let's make a deal. When all the wolves and woolly wigs have huffed and puffed and blew the bricks, the skulls of Brooklyn's coolest pigs will rain on Fulton's newest kicks. As mulish swine of all surrounding counties stiff the gruesomeness, we pass around the pineapples and pull the pins in unison. I will gladly feed you to the breeder once you sacrificed. No pagan or sacrilege, just bacon for scavengers. I will gladly seat you with the chickens, not the passengers. Hopefully the crack in his armor spreads to his avarice. Never that. Wilbur's multiply quicker than triples and 100 triples and fistfuls, but it was all bells and whistles. Bougie this and bougie that. War picker pussycat. Glitzy to the pork ribs. Had the gold leaf to booby traps. Powder pink double-breasted mess of mud and money. Waddle off the fire to make a stubborn tummy roggle. And while I don't really know the working details of your tribes, I know that that's one ugly fucking tie. Asshole pigs. Goddamn pigs. Pot-belly pigs. Punch-drunk pigs. Take money, money pigs.
What up, God Lord? Welcome.
Wide load pigs, let's make a deal. Apple in his mouth, maraschino eyes. Party like the butcher boys, Cleaver is alive. I'm mosey in a 16 hours of smoke in the misty winter. To see the county fair's blue ribbon winner is dinner. To dance until the sun has kissed your blisters in the morning as the misery was dormant and divvied in crispy portions. Corporates wanna lure him and whore him. Or does he hoard the corporates to expand the more important forums for him? Push.
All right, everybody, welcome to Monday. How are you guys doing? I hope you are well. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Just tune down the music a little bit here. Back to the DMCA free soundtracks. How they keep us down. Weebos, what's going on? Nah, man, those guys probably haven't made it this far quite yet. All right, let's get into it. Quiet the music down a little. There we go. All right, welcome everybody. A couple of disclaimers before we start off. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am just a trader trading my own shit. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, for all of the indicators and tools that I use on stream, they can be found at the bapigindicator.com website. There's also a referral link in the description of the stream. We actually had our first referral ever, so whoever you are, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Definitely supports the channel. Come hang out with us in Discord. There's a link for that as well. Come ask questions, come figure out what's going on and why your TA sucks. We also have I have a Twitter as well. I'm going to be trying to post some stuff outside of the stream on there, so some occurrences, some stuff I spot outside of the stream. Come follow me there as well. All right, let's get into it. How much time do we have? We got 13 minutes before the market open. Welcome to Mondays. All right, let's take a look at how the world did. Can we spot any divergences today? No, we can't, because divergence isn't a thing. All right, let's take a look at Australia. We were expecting higher volatility in Australia ever since this low HVP block here. Looks like we got that now. Looks like it's still rising. I would expect this to continue to rise for the time being. The one thing I want to point out here is that the SSR is extremely low and is now outside of the band. So we're likely going to see something new start here on the SSR. You can take a look at previous examples when we had such things. Usually denoted that some sort of a trending move was going to start in the near future. Or at least that should be the assumption. It doesn't have to. And Weibo's out there like a champ comparing my stream with Amarath's stream. Yeah, of course. Of course she's got 9k viewers and I got 5. Of course. All right, let's take a look at Germany. Wow, Germany coming in hot with that fucking HVP. And this is the power of math, you know, with HVP, and this is a free tool that's available to everybody. It's open source. Go get it on your chart. It's a fantastic timing tool because it tells you on a relative basis when volatility is low. So we did see that occurrence here a couple of days ago, and then we got this massive ass candle to the downside. I believe we were also suggesting that, hey, a lot of these markets share this. In terms of the world indices, they share the low HVP reading, so be careful. You know, prepare for volatility, hedge your portfolios, or make a bet on it. That kind of made sense at that time. We're starting to see that now. How's Russia doing? Not so hot. It is very high HVP here at this time, so the bet here would be lower volatility in the future, and you actually got to play off the 1% cone. Nice, powerful probabilities. Anything else we should mention on Russia here? Yes, the SSR is moving up as you're moving down, so likely you're going to see follow-up to this as long as this persists. Let's see what the week brings. Certainly doesn't look good for Russia. Moscow, same, but a little bit more juice on this one. SSR moving up, volatility is extremely high. Probably get a move down over the course of this week, and maybe a decent bet would be off of the probability here as we are moving towards 1%. Also, Bali was dropping some knowledge a little while ago. I think this may have been a couple of weeks ago, that on the cone you could actually use probabilities in order to enter into assets so that you don't suffer from such FOMO. Like, it would make sense to for example, go in on a smaller position at 5% or whichever arbitrary number you choose. It's got to put the odds in your favor, and then maybe more on 1%, so that way you're exposed as we move down, essentially. I am not quoting this directly, but come join us in Discord. Come here in the knowledge. How's UK doing? UK, nice. HVP still picking up here on this move up. You actually did end up getting a green XCM reading, fighting with that due right now. Likely to start something new on the SSR. It looks like it's starting now. A move to the upside. Let's see what's going on here, Mom. Has Mom gone positive? Yes, Mom is now positive as well. So as long as these things persist, I would be looking for the bigger moves to come to the upside. I'm still looking for higher volatility in the future. Let's take a look at China 50. Yes, you ended up cooling off all of the volatility. Nice. HVP got you some zero prints. You now got a green print on China on the XCM. Nice. Mom has gone positive, and the SSR is moving up. Likely we have a move up here in Chinese stocks. Crazy. HSI looking way different, actually. Wow. Entropy moving down. Volatility is low. Am I going to be wrong on China? As long as this persists with the XCM printing greens, mom going positive, and the SSR moving up, I would still look for upside in the immediate future and then reassess. Let's see if... Yeah, HSI not looking so hot. Not looking so hot. You're not getting that reading on the SSR. Hey, thanks for the cheer, Anonymous Cheer. Welcome. Today, I'd rather you didn't check Time's chart. Feels bad, man. Did you get burnt? What about that juicy APY, though? That didn't save you? I thought the tokenomics made sense. Game theory. All right. HSI not looking so good. Entropy moving down here, giving you a little bit more certainty, a little bit less chaos, suggesting that, hey, your tools might have a little bit more edge on them. You did get cross on the what was it called? It's not the ECMA, it's ZMA. It's the ZMA. It's hinting at a cross down. Looks like we're going for a down move in the Hang Seng Index. How's Japan doing? Yes, cooled the volatility and then went nuts with it. Holy. With this high HVP and being at a lower probability, I wouldn't be expecting too much of a further down move on something like this. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but it's unlikely, and we can actually check the probabilities here as well. Probably good practice. 27,311, 30,000. Nope, I did that backwards. You got a very high probability of staying within range. You actually have a lower probability of moving above it. If you take those two together, you have a much higher chance of staying within the range than going below it at 25%. That's certainly nothing to snicker at, and low chance things do happen. They do happen, but likely we stay within the range over the next 30 days or move a little bit higher. With this high of an HVP print, I would not be betting on further downside here. It just, to me, it's not very well worth it. The one thing we should point out is the SSR is also outside of the band, likely to start something new here. Let's see what the week brings. All right, how's the Nikkei 225? This has some room on the HVP here. Still looks like it's moving up. Not too certain on price here. You are in unlikely territory. Yeah, the one thing I want to bet on is higher volatility in the future. All right, let's get into the US stuff, which is what's of most interest to us. We saw a pretty massive move incoming. Let's see. Yes, we're starting to see that volatility. Now, the one thing you heard me harping on about 2 weeks ago is that this is not a directional tool, and we can actually change direction as volatility is expanding in terms of price, or we can go in a straight line. That's why we pay attention to our other tools with this. The XCM still printing reds. Mom's still negative, although it did hint at a cross here. SSR is looking to start something new, so I think the direction here remains down for the time being, but this has a decent chance of turning it around. I would still bet to the downside as long as you're below the do and the XCM is printing reds. It just it's not worth it, and we know that the downside moves are much more intense than the upside moves, so likely you know we're gonna see some scary stuff. But it's also likely to be pretty damn short. So we'll keep paying attention to these things if they persist. I hope not. I wouldn't mind taking some chances on the cone itself. And actually, let's move this a little bit. Maybe 18 bars, get some more context. Yeah, you did get a play off of the 5% cone there. We are in unlikely territory. We are in unlikely territory. Let's take a look, see how the S&P 500 did. Yes, we started to see that volatility roll in as well. Likely to see something new on the SSR. I'm still negative, but seems to be moving up, and volatility still expanding. So the one thing that I would want to be betting on is higher volatility still. I don't think this is done. I think I want to pay attention to the SSR as it's likely to start something new this week. So those two things combined should give me a sense of a decent trade, actually. A decent trade. And we will also be paying attention to the DEW and the XEM. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Eat Meats? Welcome. NASDAQ also picking up on HVP actually over a pretty damn long time period here. SSR also very low. Go 11 bars. You did get a 5% occurrence there. Yeah, very similar stance. Very similar stance to the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and a lot of other world markets. So that's the thing that we'll be paying attention to this week. When the SSR starts doing something new, could even come in as early as today when the MOM goes positive, and if XCM starts printing greens, I am still expecting higher volatility here. Should get pretty spicy. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, the big story. Oh, hey, did you get a 1% occurrence here on the cone? Nice. And this is why trading is science and not art. You know, people were probably drawing all sorts of wedges and ridiculous nonsense and triangles, whatever the fuck. No, it's just probability. It's just probability. You got to a very improbable place in price and people started buying. Let's take a look, see. Maybe 27 bars back. Lines up nicely with it as well over the last little top there. Yes, nice. And also on this day, a couple of things were happening. Let's go bars back. Yes, okay, this is where I wanted to pause it. You had a couple of things happening here. This is what you would have seen in real time, 25 bars. Still going off of the same top here. You had a move outside of the third expected moves. You got pretty damn near to the 1%. And your SSR was very high. Your MOM was very high. Decent place to take a scalp. Decent place to take a scalp. Does this always work? No, it doesn't always work. It works 99.9% of time, or whatever your probability is set to. Hey, welcome to the market open. So this is an extremely powerful tool. Expected moves for scalping. We could even go over longer periods, for example weekly, see what that was doing at that time as well. This would have been last week, but let's take a look. Yeah, you got damn near to the third expected move on the weekly as well. Nice bit of confluence there. Powerful stuff. All right. How did Ethereum do? Ethereum actually did better. Wow. 5 bars. You did also get a 1% play on Ethereum as well, just off the last little top there. Ethereum seems to be holding up a little bit better than Bitcoin. still higher volatility in the future is very likely. So far the momentum is negative, and you're below the do and the XCM is printing reds. Keeping it simple, big moves will come to the downside as long as this persists. All right, let's see what time holder is this. Inkosh? Inkosh, are you time holder? I'm letting my Kilma SMB dwindle to a slow death. SB is Snowbank, is that right? Dying faster than Kilma. I've been adding to my collateralized loan through to reduce the liquidation price. Oh no. It's not a good time when you're talking about liquidation prices. Jesus. Right now price would have to drop below 2500, but every rebase that liquidation price gets lowered. Okay, nice. Dogman Eth over BTC. Yeah, it hasn't been as crazy on Ethereum so far. Probably we see another bout of volatility this week. So far the way Mom is sitting and the way Do and the XCM are sitting, probably to the downside as long as those persist. Not nice at all. Decent chance. To be fair, you are in unlikely land. You are in unlikely land at 5% and 1%, and also somewhere in between. So this is the time to start taking chances on buying for myself. Now my trade is not yet done. I'm trading this fucking shitty product called BVOL USD. As you can see from the stream, I posted that when I entered. I haven't even broken even yet on this trade. I was looking at options on Deribit, which is definitely what I should have done instead. So that's my mistake. I would have already been in profit, I think, with this price move, if I just traded options like a normal fucking person. But no, to get fancy with it, that's all right. We live and we learn. I probably will not trade this product again. I am still waiting for it to catch up with the volatility itself. All right, let's move on to some of the other stuff we want to look at. AVAX over ETH over BT. Yeah, fuck no. Let's take a look at time. Do we have to do the silly ticker conversion thing for time? Wrap AVAX time, yes. Coach, can you point me to the right one? The one by AVAX time times AVAX used. Yeah, this looks right. Wow. That's not very nice looking. Yeah, okay, I got that right. Thank you very much, Weebos. Let's take a look at a lower time frame. We get some probability here. Yeah, it doesn't look too hot, my friend. Of course. Looks like you're on the 5% cone. I don't know, man. I like if you wanted to add, probably in some sort of unlikely territory. This is too recent to get any probabilities on, or HVP. SSR is out of the band for what it's worth. I don't think it'll continue in the same fashion right now. Likely to sort of mean reversion or non-trending move in the near future. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. All right, what else? Oh, Jesus Christ, this. Please. Please. All right. All right. Let's take a look at all of the other stuff here. How is meta doing? Wow. Not looking too hot for Facebook either. Entropy did end up getting a lower move. HEP is expanding and SSR moving up. Not too hot here on Meta. Let's see if we're at any sort of probability. 10 bars. Yeah, you're approaching the 1% there. You're approaching the 1% there. Not looking good. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Wow. I believe last week we were suggesting you're gonna see higher prices in Tesla just going off of the year and the XCM. Sorry, this wasn't last week. This would have been 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 9 bars ago. Entropy was moving down. Hey, we didn't get that. We didn't get that. We actually end up seeing a move lower as the volatility is expanding. I would now expect all of the big moves to come to the downside. SSR moving up. Powerful stuff. Are we going to see another bleed out day on the NASDAQ today? Yeah, let's see. Let's wait for this to start something new. All of the big moves should come to the downside here. That should be the expectation. And higher volatility in the future. Fuck, this might get scary. How's TLT doing? Extremely high volatility and entropy moving lower. Probably does some bullshit here in the near future. Actually, no, we shouldn't say that. If you want to see what it would probably do, you should look at the probabilities. 156.27, let's call it 1. It's so difficult to get away from language sometimes. Oh, I did that wrong. 144.30. Uh, 34% to the upside, 57% it stays within range, and 8% of downside in the next 30 days for TLT. So very likely to stay within this range. I think your HVP is kind of confirming that, as it is very high. Likely to see some sort of ranging behavior in the near future. all the fucking people probably looking at this as support and resistance, wherever the fuck that is. All right, let's not reduce ourselves to that kind of level. Likely less volatility in the future. That doesn't mean you can't have a change in price action or anything like that. We can get some sort of drift to the upside, for example, or drift to the downside, but more than likely drift to the upside here, which would imply lower rates in the future. Yeah, these are your rates. The 20s and 30s are still inverted. This isn't too significant from economic perspective, but it's suggesting there's some trouble in the money system. 10s and 5s are getting closer, and the short-term rates are actually moving up, although the 2-month is not. I guess JPOW did get re-elected for Fed chair. I don't think it matters too much. I think they're essentially just trapped. It's going to be more of the same. It's going to be just a con game of talking how they control rates, and then rates are going to do what they're going to do, because it's very difficult, especially when you're out on the curve. This is where most of the economic activity takes place, and the Fed just doesn't have that kind of firepower yet to be able to actually control them. All right, let's take a look, see. What can we point to here? SSR moving up, entropy moving down, giving you a little bit more edge on this. I would pay attention to those two things. All right, Dixie, how's our Dixie doing? Very high HVP read. Very high HVP read. I would be expecting for this to cool off a little bit. before we go again. Again, we could get some drift above the due, and EXCM is printing greens. SSR looks like it wants to start something as well, but not quite yet. All right. Anything else we want to look at? Any stonks we want to look at? AMC, GME maybe? Yes, those are putting in very big moves to the downside, and looks like we're getting that HVP expansion now. Powerful HVP. We were suggesting, hey, over here the IV rank was low as well, and the HVP was printing greens. That lined up pretty damn well. This should have been a cue to either bet on volatility or hedge against volatility, whichever way you want to look at it. You're getting a decent chance to reduce your cost basis on this here. Is this likely to continue? Well, you are getting to the lower probabilities here. Take that as you will. You're getting towards the 1%. GME, is that in the same boat? Yeah, GME is in the same boat. And what kind of return are we getting today? Looks like some downside. Let me take a look at. Well, we're gonna have to wait for this to close. Look for the SSR to do something here, as well as it's gotten its first green print. How's our trade doing? Not too hot. Not too hot. 619. Our entry was 643. I want to say. I believe so. UAMM for Weebos. They made a DEX or something. Is this a company that made a DEX, or is this a crypto? This is stock. Powerful move to the upside. Let me take a look. Likely higher volatility in the future, likely to the upside. You're on the 5% cone here. SSR outside of the band, and entropy moving lower. This is the time to be trading this. Crazy. Yeah, I would want to bet on my entropy settings are set to the 95 filter. This is the only thing I've changed. I'm looking for more significant events. Yeah, this is I would be expecting higher volatility in the future, probably to upside. Nice, powerful if you're in this. It's 40% move. I don't know how you keep finding the shit, Weebos. You find the like cheapest shit on on the OTC. And hey, to be fair, some of it gets pretty fucking strong gains. Crazy stuff. Yeah, 40%. Oh, this hasn't opened yet. Yeah, because it's OCC, it hasn't opened yet. Okay, we gotta see where it opens. Okay, nice. Yeah, and you do share them with us, and we do thank you for that. Thank you very much. Hey, come join our Discord, come hang out. You get access to people like Weebos and Poppy and Ollie, and they drop knowledge on the time. Anton's in there fucking drawing. Even on the incubator, which is what you get access to, you know, there are people trying to help there. It's fucking crazy. All right, how did we open? Not a good look for Nasdaq. Not a good look for Nasdaq. You created some distance here, and now the SSR looks like it's moving up on a move down, suggesting this is likely to continue for the time being in this fashion. Mom's red, due is red also. Your expected moves for Nasdaq, you are actually on the first one right now at 15,572, 15,313, and 15,1115. Right? No. That, oh Jesus Christ, that was a Zuma number right there. $15,115. What's up, TA is whack. To the upside, 15,913. 16,156 and 16,350, and I actually have the more accurate ones printed on the side here for your pleasure. Yeah, likely higher volatility. This could shape up to be pretty fucking ugly. This could shape up to be pretty damn ugly. How are the cryptos doing? Spy DNP. What is DNP? When moon? Moon soon, my friend. 27 bars. No, wait, I mean we don't fucking know. That's the thing. Anybody pretending to fucking know the exact bottom or pretend like yes this is over or it's hit my magical fucking line, no, you don't get that. We get probabilities, we get what's probable, and we have to make decisions on that. And if we make those decisions over a large period of times, dump possible. I've seen instances of HEP expansions where it's been like that. You get a dump as the HEP starts rising, and then you get a massive pump. So my hope's with you there. I'm still fucking long. I'm still long a bunch of shit in the markets. I haven't sold any of my positions. I am long volatility also. It'd be nice to just fucking buy and forget about it. We get probabilities. If we play those out over a long period of time, our success rate ends up tending towards that just by law of large numbers, and that's kind of how we make a living for ourselves. It doesn't mean we have to stop or reverse or not continue hipping, whatever the fuck that means. It just means, hey, we got to some sort of improbable thing and ended up taking a chance there. Jesus Christ. What's going on with Del Taco? Let's see. Oh my god. Did these guys go into the crypto space overnight or what? You went from a 0 print to a fucking 100 print on HEP in one single candle. Crazy. Wow. 64% day for Del Taco. I don't know what magic they did. Now is a good time to pump the markets, I think. Yeah, fuck, maybe. I hope so. I sure hope so. Let's I mean, just going off probabilities, it's a good fucking time, like, to take a chance. You did get a bunch of like 1% occurrences here and there. Let's see for SPY, for example, 7 bars back on the cone. And hey, by the way, the cone's still pointed up. Yeah, you got pretty damn close to the 1% probability on SPY. How often does that happen? That happens once out of every 100 days. So there are, what, like 3.5 days where this will happen in a year. Is that a decent chance to, or is it a decent place to take a chance on? I think so. I think so. Certainly can keep dipping, though. Fucking won't let me trade options. I called them about this. They said they will, but I gotta do it mallet. Dude, this is why I love crypto so much more. Yeah, like the fact that you don't need to ask permission of anyone is so nice. The fact that your bank doesn't fucking call you and say, hey, you gotta close this trade because it expires today. Like, why don't you just do this shit automatically and not charge me fucking 20 bucks a trade? It's I don't know, man. I hope this world gets more and more established. I hope it gets more and more infrastructure. Let's take a look at some currencies. How's the ruble doing? Still above the due. The XCM is still printing greens. HVP is quite high. Probably the big moves will come to the upside, and probably lower volatility in the future. Probably catch some sort of drift here as it's started to move down here. Crypto prices are more real. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I like just the fact that they're always open. Hey, why would things not be priced on weekends? Why would they have fucking days that are closed? Smurfdumpingtokens.com. Yeah, this one's pretty recent. We don't have much data on this. Likely higher volatility. It's crazy that the cone flipped fast, actually. Or maybe it was never a point upside to begin with. Yeah, I do have log charts on. SSR moving up. got very little room, but nevertheless, it should probably expect similar returns for the next couple, at least until we start to see some sort of change. And it is very, very quick. Not very nice here. Not very nice. Mom's very negative. R squared moving up. Likely to continue for the time being. Fucking out here. Bali, you're gonna get stream avoiding rees if you continue to talk to me in Discord and not on Twitch. What are you doing? I think it's a long time juicer. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they got a pretty good name. Probably get some fucking marketing just from that alone. Does their website actually do anything? Let's see. Oh, that's Yokens.com tokens. Tokens.com is a publicly traded company that invests in revenue-generating crypto assets linked by NFT, metaverse, real estate. Metaverse real estate. Just that's an oxymoron in itself, man. Yeah, you got talent banded. You got talent banded. So basically they got the name tokens.com, they made a website, and then they bought a bunch of shit and somehow got listed on the OTC market. Fucking crazy. What a crazy world. Are we moving up on the b-roll? Please, come on, juice me. Juice me so I can exit this and buy a bunch of shit. Please. Do we want to check low IV ranks today? Let's take a look. Did anything happen over last week? Did any crazy shit take place? Anybody invade anybody? Did Alec Baldwin shoot anybody? Anonymous cheer, thank you for the bit, my friend. All right, let's take a look. See. Fuck it, we can go over 1 billion. Why not? Weebos is asking in Discord, did you see the other SPAC CFVI? No, I have not. What is that? Oh, Robinhood has low IV rank. Check that. Wow. Let's go. Per hour. Want to get some sort of probability. Bars. Not quite at 0.1% for Robinhood, but very very big bleed out for Robinhood. Very big bleed out for Robinhood. Very low IV rank. We don't have much data on this. It is pretty recent. I mean, yeah, I know we had the massive pump. Might not be a bad bet on volatility here, especially using options. IV rank is pretty damn low. Let's see. 4% for the 52. Yeah, might not be a bad vol trade. Going off the big bleed out, you probably have a bounce of some Or, but again, that's just words. That doesn't have to happen. Could continue bleeding out, but probably a decent volatility play on Robinhood. We will keep this one in our pocket. All right, what else is there? Nicola. Is this is this like a Walmart Tesla? What the fuck is Nick? Is this like Tesla Light or what? Another EV. How's Rivian doing? Naked is getting into. Now everybody's getting into. I still want to add Rivian. I still haven't added this. Isn't that a fucking a white girl drink? Likely higher volatility in the future, or an. I thought so too. Unrelated. Okay. Let's take a look at metals. Let's take a look at gold. How's Peter Schiff doing today? You got some nice place off the cone, I think, on this. 3 bars back. Yeah, you got off the 1% cone. About 16 bars back. You got to some lower probability here at 5%. Also higher volatility in the future. A lot of the stuff held down weekly doesn't look just looks like it's in. How's silver doing? Not too hot. Check out NAM, yeah, perfect. HUP, HVZ, yeah, you're likely to see some higher volatility on this. You're likely to see some higher volatility on this. Actually, today's dividends day or tomorrow? Base got some dividends. Probably a decent one to structure a vol trade on. I would just be maybe taking longs on this and covering them with a put. Nice, decent find. Let's take a look on the weekly as well. Weekly volatility looks like lower. You are getting some entropy here though, or rather a reduction in entropy. All right, let me, what time is it? It's PM where I'm at. All right, let's take a look at the markets once more here at the indices. Is that on the, yeah, at least at the US ones. How's the S&P doing? S&P ended up opening up. The things I'm going to be watching for this week is the SSR. Where we go in the immediate term will be denoted by this. If mom flips positive, if the XCM flips positive and the do, I will become very, very positive on the US markets. The one thing I'm expecting still is higher volatility here into the near future, probably still over you know, the next 3 months or so. 45 days being kind of the immediate bit of volatility here. Overall doesn't look too good from the DU and AXM perspective just yet. The mom is still negative. Nasdaq opened down today. I believe we got a hit off of our first expected move here. Same, very similar. I'm looking for the SSR to do something new here. I'm hoping it's to the upside and we get a nice bit of pump in here. That'd be fucking sweet, as I am still long assets in this market. Although our squared on the mom is expanding, it's not looking too hot. Also higher volatility in the future. Let's see weekly here. Yeah, on the HVP on the weekly as well, it's very, very low. So this is what I'm going to be paying attention to in the crypto market. I think you got a decent play off of the 1% cone here. I think there was, you know, some opportunity for you there to deploy at least some money for a long in this market. If it continues to dip below that point, I would probably just be buying more for the time being. This can take a significant amount of time. We saw this here where, you know, like all of these were good buys. They were on some sort of probability. But this period took a very, very long time before you made profit. If you were to just go long the market, if you were selling volatility here, fucking nice. You were in the profit almost immediately. Volatility will likely continue higher over the course of this week and next week, and I'm still kind of playing that out. I think we got some room on the HVP here. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm certainly pretty excited to get some buys in, and I think I'll leave you guys there with that. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to be focusing on consistency for the streams and hopefully investing some money into them as well, just so that you know, it's more exciting for you guys. Put on a little bit of a show, come up with some new ideas. Oh shit, Bali, sorry, I actually didn't see this shit till now. Wow. All right, yeah, I hope you guys make lots and lots of money. Do you guys want to raid a streamer today, or you guys just want to take off? What do you want? You want some feed on the stream, or you guys want to go back to making money? Let's watch Amaranth fart in her sleep. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Why can't I raid? Hello? There we go. Jesus, man, this girl knows how to fucking make money. Holy shit. Yeah, thanks guys. Enjoy the week and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.